Hey everyone, Bobby Payne here, Glamis Coffee. I'm sure everyone has seen the accident over the weekend. It was gnarly. Um, I've watched it so many times. I happened to catch it on my 360. Steve, Toy Fixer 87, caught it on his 360. And it is amazing that I was able to walk away from that accident. It blows my mind. It blew a lot of people's minds with this thing. But anyway, the reason I'm doing this little podcast segment with this to show everyone is there's a lesson to be learned from this. All right. And let me go through what happened. So that morning, so this four wheeler, so it's a '92 Banshee. I absolutely love it. It's like my favorite quad ever. So I've completely rebuilt this thing, and this was the maiden voyage out of all times. Um, I bring it out there, and my wife wanted to get some time on a side by side. So she was taking it out. I'm like, this is a good time for her to take the side by side out, get some time in. I was going to take the Banshee out, shake it out, work the bugs out. See if there's anything I didn't like, this and that, just go through and tweak it. So we're out there for probably an hour, just tooling around. Nothing crazy. Come back to camp, getting ready for the next ride. And Steve, Toy Fixer 87, he's like, hey man, let's go link up with Lucius, which is a Stuck on Stupid crew. And let's we'll go do a ride. And we had Brian from Sand Asylum with us. So we all go riding over to their pad and we go to take off. And we were literally a minute outside of there. And we're just getting it going. I'm in third gear, just moving like usual. And all of a sudden, Mother Glamis reached up and took her offering. My lower control arm came loose, dug right in the sand like an anchor, and then turned the wheel sideways too because it just gave out and it just catapulted me. Now, what happened? That is a Heim joint holding that lower control arm. It's not lower ball joints you get on a lot of your other quads. So these are aftermarket ones. And I had torn this thing down and built it back up. And I probably went through those A-arms a handful of times, just getting everything aligned right from that accident. And I think what happened was I just forgot to torque it to spec and put Loctite on it. If there was Loctite on it, it would have been just fine. So this is an oversight on my part. I'm the only one who worked on it. It's completely my fault. And it's just a embarrassing reminder that don't leave projects and come back to them. For the experienced tuners out there, just recheck your work. That's all. I'm sure everyone saw that video and were like, yep, recheck your work. For the new guys who, inexperienced people that are not, doing this a lot, here's the thing for you. Read the manual, torque it to spec, make sure you put red Loctite on anything that needs to stay where it is. But for anything, especially could cause catastrophic failure, like what you saw in the video. All the other stuff that doesn't really matter, you probably get away with blue Loctite. But anyway, use your own judgment, read the manual, do your thing from there. But that's just a hard lesson, and I want everyone just to take that in. Now, with that, I really want to thank some people. All right, this is one thing I love about the off-roading community is that we're not out here alone, and you shouldn't be out here alone. You should always have people with you in case something like this ever happens. If I'd have been by myself, this would have been a very, very bad day, and for a lot of people, this could put you in a very dire situation. So if you're in the dunes, do not go alone. This is exactly why you don't do that. Now, if when you have people out there, so Steve jumped off his bike and came running over to me and make sure I was okay. Everyone there, you see the video, everyone just came running over. And that's awesome. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you for looking out for me. Um, Lucius came, they're all over there. Brian came back, everyone just rallied right around. Ben went and got his third gen, and I'm real partial to third gens if you don't know. I got one. And he comes running over his third gen and has a trailer. They load the quad up. They get me back to camp. And, then I get back to camp. Everyone's getting spun up because they heard what's going on. And, Brad and Ken, good buddies of mine, they help get the bike where we could load it up and take care of that. And I want to thank my wife because I put her through hell on this. There's nothing that worries me more than putting her through that. And I'm sure a lot of you, the last thing you want to do is put your wife or your family members through something like this because you're not just in this by yourself, you're all in it together. So thank you to my camp and everyone around for their support. I appreciate it. And I promise you, I'll quit doing stupid stuff like this. Anyway, thank you guys and talk to you later.